This is the buttocks area as they were talking about. This most superficial or cranial is the gluteus medius. If I slide underneath them, that is the gluteus maximus. And then this is the caudofemoralis. So all three of those make up the buttocks area. If we're looking down here, this now becomes the tensor fasciolata. It starts here, and it becomes a fascia. That's why it's called the tensor fasciolata. All right. This is the large muscle he was talking about. This is the biceps femoris. All right. Makes up part of the hamstring. We should have a semimembranosus, and then hanging off the back here is the semitendinosus.
So there's four.
Three for the hamstring. Biceps femoris, semimembranosus, semitendinosus. Okay? So that's all on that side. Now if we flip them over, and we look on the inside. Now if we're looking at it, I haven't dissected this up, but you can see two large muscles sitting right here and here, right? This is the sartorius. This is the gracilis. And you can see the nice triangle here in the middle. Now if I come over here, this is where I dissected it. So the top muscle is the sartorius. The bottom muscle is the gracilis. We did reflect these back so that we can see underneath. All right. The larger muscle here is the adductor femoris. You've heard them, I think, called the adductor magnus on there. Either one. This one here that's darker is the adductor longus.
Which one's the femoris beneath it?
So femoris is this big muscle here.
Oh, okay.
This is the adductor longus. And they both sit deep to the gracilis. So when you dissect it, you clip here at the end. You can see he's not a real thick muscle, right? So he should peel off fairly easy. Same thing with the gracilis. There's my gracilis on top. I cut him down here, pulled him off to the side. Again, he's not a real thick muscle. If we look underside, we have a quadricep just like we do, right? We have 4 muscles of the quadricep. On him, we're only going to look at 3. This one is lateral, so that's the vastus lateralis. This one is medial, so that's the vastus medialis. And then the rectus femoris is the big one in the middle. All right? So now if we flip them over, we go down here to the lower leg. What I ended up doing here was just cutting the Achilles tendon. Again, if you do that, they'll always push the ball to the right. Anybody know what movie?
What?
If you cut the Achilles tendon, it'll always push the ball to the right. It's a great Caddyshack reference. But anyway, if we go back here, I ended up just taking here and cutting the Achilles. All right? Why? Because once you do that, then you can peel apart this muscle, which is the gastrocnemius, right, which is a large calf. And we have a little guy that hangs underneath with him called the soleus. All right? So gastrocnemius and then the soleus. This is the extensor digitorum longus. It sits right against the backside of the tibia. All right? And then if we flip them over, we just have one muscle in the front that we have. Oh, and obviously you know that has to be the Achilles tendon, right? You'll also hear it as the calcaneal tendon, which either one. Right? But like I said, that's what I cut on the other side. And if we go right here in the front, that is the tibialis anterior. So I think that's everything.